Alright, we are back with a new deck for Standard, proving you don't have to be good at Magic to make it to Mythic. We went back to Mythic with Mardu Mobilize. So Mobilize is the mechanic where, whenever this creature attacks, create an attacking creature that's a 1/1 red warrior, sacrifice it at the beginning of the end step. So we have our turn 1 Mobilize Stadium Headliner. We have our Voice of Victory for turn 2 with Mobilize 2. And I guess that's all we have for Mobilize, but we also have Servandum, Sunstar Exemplar, 2/2 Vigilance Menace. Whenever another creature you control dies or is put into exile, put a 1/1 counter on Servandum, and you gain 1 life. And then when it dies or is put into exile, while its power is 4 or greater, destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. So, a turn 2 voice followed by a turn 3 Servandum will turn that on. While we're making those creatures, let's throw in War Leader's Call, which gives your team +1/+1, and whenever a creature enters, it deals 1 damage to your opponent. We also have the Sanguine Evangelist. We have a 2/1 Battle Cry that dumps a token into the battlefield with flying, and also, when it dies, you get another bat token. We also have Leonardo, Big Brother, sneaking in for 1 white, gets +1/+0 for each other creature you control, might be good. We have our removal spells, Burst Lightning at the 1 spot, you can kick it to do 4 damage for 5 mana. Lightning Helix, gain 3 and deal damage to a target for 3. We also have another card that benefits from whenever one of your creatures is sacrificed. The Sandbender Scavengers. It starts as a 1/1 but gets a 1/1 counter for each time you sacrifice another permanent. And then when it dies or is put into exile, you can return a creature card with mana value less than or equal to the creature's power from your graveyard back onto the battlefield. Then we also have Song of Totentans. It's just a fireball for rats. And then if you have War Leader's Call, each of those rats becomes a lightning bolt. Lastly, we have Inevitable Defeat for the catch-all removal spell and drain for 3, you gain 3. For lands, we have our split 2 Restless Vents and also 2 Restless Bivouac. We have the Abandoned Air Temple to help buff the team as well. Then we have Verge Lands, Shock Lands, and Starting Town for our 3-color deck. That's the main board. In the sideboard, we have Fire Magic for those pesky go-wide strategies, Doorkeeper Thrall to shut off the enter the battlefield with artifacts and creatures trigger, High Noon to slow down the game against decks that want to play 2 spells at once, Rest in Peace for Graveyard, Leonardo's Technique for those grindy matchups where you want to just get your creatures back and keep going. And then lastly, Ancient Vendetta. Name a card, your opponent's hand, library, and graveyard, and you get to exile those cards. Alright, thanks for watching, and may you get to Mythic as well. Have a good day.